What's going on, people? It's your boy Matt Sierra, the New Era, hanging out with Ran Weathers. Ran, you got a tough fight coming up on the Sun City Battle 2 here on October 1st. Why don't you go and tell us a little bit more about that?
All right, I'm fighting a guy named Yalcin Meza, I believe it's how it's pronounced. And he's a tough kid, man. He's from MMA Lab, trains with Dan Henderson and all those guys over there. I forget the other Mexican name that was on the show. But anyway, the point is, I think his record's like 17-4, 17-6. So he knows what he's doing. I think he wrestled in high school, taught wrestling, so he's going to be a tough one, but I'm excited. I'm excited. This is what Ran wants. So we're going to see if I can handle it.
Now, you talk about Meza and his record. He's on a 4-win fight streak. You know, he's a really strong wrestler, so that kind of blends into a streak of your own. Right now, you're on a streak of fighting nothing but strong wrestlers. What are you doing this fight that's different from what you've been doing against the previous wrestlers?
Oh, man, you said it. I feel like every fight I have these days against some all-world wrestler. You know, for me, it's just, I just keep doing the same things. If it isn't broke, don't fix it. Or then you can say, well, why do you keep losing, Ran? So maybe something is broke. So obviously I'm fine-tuning a couple things. But the point is, I really just keep staying focused and all that stuff. The cool thing about having Greg Jackson is I don't have to think. I just do what he says, you know?
And do you believe you've done enough of what he's told you to do to where it's going to be pretty automatic for when you get in that cage?
I hope. We're going to find out. I'm very nervous of always saying, yeah, no, I'm going to do that, because it's like a lose-lose situation to me on that. But I obviously, I feel like I'm prepared, and come Saturday, I will be.
Now, we talk about, you know, you and I were talking a little bit earlier about the issues that you're dealing with right now and just trying to focus all your energy on your weight right now. How is your weight standing at this point?
I woke up this morning. Woke up this morning at 156. So it's coming down. You know, I'm a lot lower than I usually walk at. It's just so miserable not eating. I mean, you eat, but you don't eat much,
right?
And you don't eat that late into the day, so it sucks. But this is part of the game. This is what I signed up for.
Now, amongst the other things that suck is really the head game that fighters have to go through. Now, you and I, we've spoken several times, and we've had a couple different interviews, and one thing that always seemed to come up is where your head was at prior to that fight. Now, your last fight ended with a loss, and you did something different. You went back home, and that gave you an opportunity to kind of get some things straight in your personal life. How much different is your outlook on this fight now that you just went through that kind of process of going back home and seeing your grandmother, things like that?
I think it was very, very crucial and very important. I needed to, you know, at times like that, because this last fight, this was the first time anybody's ever stopped me like TK would be, you know, just beat me down. That's the first time. So it was a big blow to my ego, to my head, to everything about me, you know. And of course, being a human, you question, hey, is this for me? But I needed to go home. I needed to see the family, and I needed to be reminded of why I do this, you know. And it's almost like giving me a clean slate. Like, you had this horrible thing happen, and then you go see your family, your loved ones, your grandma, and then you totally forgot about it. And you're like, all right, let's get it. You're twice as motivated, you know. So, and that's what happened to me. Hopefully, knock on wood. We're going to see, but for sure, I was really down. And then I saw my family, and it just gave me a whole new spirit. So
yeah, there is something special about Grandma's love, isn't there?
For sure, man. For sure. Nothing better in this world.
Right. Now, in addition to yourself on this Sun City Battle card, you also have teammate Kevin Kroom on there. How motivating is that for you guys to be working together?
Oh, this is cool, man. This actually, I think, will be the first fight that me and him have ever had where we were both on the card. And actually, he got me on the card, so I had him to thank entirely for this. Because really, they were just wanting him, but I just kind of bothered my way into the card. Anyway, the point is, it's going great. He's helped me with the weight cut. It's just having someone living with me, going through the same thing makes it easier, you know. And it's just going to be a fun journey, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, because he's coming off of a loss as well, because he came down to Denver and took a loss. So I'm anxious to see what you guys are both going to do in terms of battling back from this series of losses. Now, at this point in time, Rand, is there any sponsor, anybody in particular you want to thank?
Yes. Well, first and foremost, I just want to thanks to my gym, man, to Jackson's MMA. I really think the best gym in the world and the best coach in the world. As far as my sponsors, I just want to thank Wholesale Health Direct, my supplement sponsor. They've been with me ever since the Ultimate Fighter show. Every month, like clockwork, they take care of me. And, we go so hard out here that the supplement nutrition is so important. So, without them, I wouldn't be able to go as hard as I do. So I appreciate everything they do.
All right, man. Well, it's been great talking to you, Rand, and we look forward to seeing your results.
All right, man. Thank you, man, and everybody else, man. I wish the show was televised or on Go Fight Live or something, but I'll be posting stuff on my Facebook and on my Twitter about the fight when it's over. So Saturday night.
What's your Twitter handle, Rand? You can't throw out your Twitter drop and not drop your handle.
All right, the Twitter's real simple. It's just Rand Weathers. It's just my name. But the big R, the big W.
All right.
You're writing it.
That sounds good. All right. Thanks, Randy. Have a great day, buddy.
All right, man. You too, man.
Thanks.